Hey friends, hope you're having an amazing day today. Today I wanted to review with you switches. So we're going to review with you some switches and some apps so that you can have fun and enjoy. And first of all, I want us to make sure we Bluetooth our switches to our device. So follow along with me and we will get going. So you should have with you a switch to scan that looks like this. Sorry, my lighting is not that good today. Let me get my lamp up here. Okay, so you have a switch to scan, and in this switch to scan, you have something that says quick access on the left-hand side. You have something that says speed. You won't have to worry about that. And you have something that says mode. We will need you to know quick access and then mode, okay? And there's a little thing that's moving around. It's because it's trying to find my device. So what you're going to do is you're going to open your iPad. You go to settings. My settings is down here. So you'll open settings. And then in this settings, you'll do Bluetooth. And in this Bluetooth, as you can see, I have quite a bit of things Bluetooth on my device. So you will need to find something that says switch to scan. And on mine, if you look at it, you should always have like a code or a number on it on your device. If you turn it around, it also has a serial number or whatnot. So my particular one I'm looking for it says 0ABB. And if you look on my device, I have one that says 0ABB. That's the one I want. So I'm gonna hit my quick access so it searches for it. I'm gonna hit connect on the one I know that I have on here. I have other ones because we have other switches. And look, it says connected. So that means I'm ready to go. This is the very first step, and it's very important that you do this because your switches will not work if you don't Bluetooth them. So you have to make sure you go into your Bluetooth. And if your Bluetooth is off, make sure it is on, please. So on here, if your Bluetooth is off, make sure it's on so that way you can find your switch to scan. And don't forget, it always has a number. And make sure you match this with the number that's on here. So mine is connected now. And what you will need is your switches. We'll start off with one switch. I have 3 switches here because I can connect all 3 if I want to. So I'm going to start, and as you can see, I also tactily differentiate them. The red I left smooth. I didn't do anything to the red. The green I put like a felt on it, and I put a sheet of like bath towel on my yellow, so that way it feels different because one of them is going to be select. One of them is going to move forward and one of them is going to move backwards. And so that's why you want to make sure they're different tactily. Okay, so what you need to do is I'm going to connect my switch to scan with, let's just say I'm going to connect it with, okay, hi Victoria. I'm going to connect it with my switch to scan with my jelly bean. We call these jelly beans. They're switches though. So I'm going to go ahead and insert it where it's 1. It says 1. I'm inserting it where it says 1. My daughter is here with me today. And let's just see what happens. So I'm going to go on my iPad here. And sometimes you're going to have to try, it's going to be a trial and error. So on my iPad, I specifically made an app that says quick access. So that means, okay, Annabelle, you know that for these apps in here, you will have to learn, you have to use the quick access. And I'll show you how to do that. So go ahead and open this one, and I want to do BreathMusic. So I'm going to open BreathMusic. I'm going to turn it around. Allow to use Bluetooth. Okay. So I'm going to tap. Oh, that's not what I want. Not the mode. I'm going to go back. So here we go. Scale. So this is where it gets really fun and interesting. You ready? So right now it's selected on guitar. So we're going to see if my switches work. Okay, so when you have your switch to scan, you have to make sure that you select switch to scan, and you have to do mode. Oh, that says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So go to mode 4, and what that means, that's going to be your select. So you're going to have to move your switch over to 3. That has to be on 3. So you have 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and put it on 3 for me. Let's see. Let me turn up my volume over here. See if it works. I have my switches. So my quick to scan, I don't know if you noticed that it had a green light. It has no green light right now. Nothing should be on here. No green light or this is not going to work. Do you see that? It's going. This is how your student can play music by themselves. It's really neat. And this is just one switch on 3, quick access, light off, and mode 4. Don't forget those things. And if your student gets tired of this instrument, that's okay. We can go into the guitar and change it. Look at all the variety of instruments that are in here, quite a bit. Gonna select a different one and let's see what it sounds like. Oh! That's cool. What did you think?
I think it looks like a drum.
Orchestra. This is called Orchestra Hit. Okay, just for the purpose of it,
But can
yes, I'm going to have you play too. I'm going to add
but
one more switch.
But can I press it too?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to add one more switch. So now I have 2 switches. I have one switch on 1 and then another switch on 3. Let's see what happens. So that way your students can use 2 hands. So let me move it over here. I have my switch to scan and then my 2 switches. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? So that one worked.
Can I press it?
Hold on. Oh, you know what? It didn't work. I figured we could make it work. So sometimes you have to play around with your switch compartments, and it really didn't do anything for me if I added 2 switches for this app.
Can I press it?
I added the switch, or I moved it around to number 4 to see what would happen. And when I keep it on number 4, it just stays on that number. So for example, let me click on the yellow, which is the one I just added, and see what happens. It stays on that 5. Yeah, you want to press it? Mm-hmm. However, if I press my my green button or my felt button, do you see how it moves around? And the yellow one just stays in place. So that's how you can make it work. You could use 2 switches, but one of them just stays in place and the other one does move around. Okay? So anyway, this is how you use your switches with BreathMusic, and this is only the quick access. This is the only app you're going to use for quick access. There's also another app called Rad Music, and that's the other, or Rad Sound, and that's the other app you can use with quick access, okay? Anyway, have fun with it, play with it. Play this video again if you get stuck. I know it's very challenging the first few times, but once you get the hang of it, it will work. Victoria, you want to say bye?
Yeah, bye, but we'll see you next year. Bye.
Oh, next year. Okay. Next week, she means. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.